camera's really not going to be on my whole time. Look at that artwork right there. Famous person. They're famous in the future. Did that artwork. I'm keeping it because it's going to be worth billions of dollars one day. Trying to put this phone in this holder right here. Ooh, that is tight. Man, this one isn't really designed for this. But what I'm really trying to do is just show you what I'm doing right here. I'm juicing. So, I'm not really trying to totally be on the camera. I'm just really trying to show myself juicing, getting the juice on, juicing. And then juicing. Make sure I can see myself. Now we'll take this other one and we'll put it where I can see what is going on. What is going on here? What is going on? Alright, we'll put this one over here so I can always see what's going on. And that's off camera, so y'all can't really see that. Alright, yeah, because if this camera was going the other way, people would be going crazy seeing what's on my wall behind there. You'd be like, how dare you? And people just don't get the joke. But, you know, we'll let humans be humans. That's one of the most beautiful things about it, people. Y'all got a chance to come here and be yourself. All right, so what am I doing? I'm your host, FREDRICK 24.7.365. Amazon had a deal on this juicer. I ain't gonna say it's the best juicer in the world, but I've been watching some other people and they have these $300-400 juicers, and it's like, I remember I bought one a couple years ago. It was like $60-70. This one's like $70. Yeah, it was funny because it was like $250. It was like $260, and then it was like $200 off, and I was like, oh dang. But I mean, it's doing its job for what I'm asking it to do, and that's basically I'm doing Dr. Yahki Awakens. I'm doing his juice right now. So to everybody who's tuning in, who's looking at this, that's what I'm doing. I'm juicing Yahki Awakens, his Geo Genetic Juice. And man, look, something's got to give. Something's got to happen. So something's got to change. So what are we doing? Everybody who's tuning in, wish everyone peace, health, wealth, gratitude always. Something has to happen. Something's got to change. Juicing is your way out. So I found the juicer, and we're juicing. So turn the power back on. Turn this thing on. What I've learned is you definitely want to start out with smaller stuff. The celery, you need to kind of cut it up more as I add it in. I've already did my cucumbers, which I have a couple more left. I cut them up into dice-sized pieces. I've already got my 2 cucumbers. So in the description, if you're interested, in the description, you can see the ingredients in there. We're just these apples have already been decontaminated. We use baking soda and white vinegar. Water now. This is a water bath to rinse them off. But you can see the juice in there. I think you can see the juice in there. Look at that juice. Look at that juice. It's trying to more focus on the juice than the, oh Lord. I gotta get the camera right. Where's the camera right? Where's the camera right? Come on, camera. Go down. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I don't think it's good enough. Golly. Trying to get this perfect ain't no joke. That's why I got this other camera kind of showing what I'm doing. So I need to turn these lights off on this camera. Yeah, these lights are getting on my nerve. Alright, so we'll put that over here. Well, I need to be able to see this. I'm cheating. I got another camera where I'm actually being able to see what I'm doing. That's the problem. I'm trying to be able to see this stuff. Oh Lord! Stupid phone. Alright, calm down, phone. Calm down. Alright, I think you can see it. You can see it on there. Yeah, that's a good picture. That's right there. You can see what I'm doing. So, very simple. We are juicing for your health. You got health concerns, you want to juice. So when it does that, you put it in reverse. Start grinding on this machine, and then it goes in reverse for a minute, and then you put it back to forward or hard. You know, and let it juice. While it's doing that, I'm gonna cut some apples over here. I'm about to put some apples in. I don't have the apple core that I have. I've moved since the last time I've done this, so I don't have the core that I need. I'm gonna turn that off for a second. I'm about to extract the juice. As you can see, I've already made this much juice. Now, I'm about to put the cayenne pepper in it now. I don't know if that is sounding on the background. I don't want it to be echoing. Can't really hear it. So, I think I'm going to put this further in the background. I need to be able to see it, but I don't want to definitely hear it. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put the cayenne pepper in now, because that's what I had an issue with the other day. I waited until the very end, and the cayenne pepper was at the top, and I had to kind of push it down in there, to blend it down in there. So the cayenne pepper now is right there in the middle, and we're going to empty the juice out. Put that right there. Let's empty the juice out once again. I like to do it when it's on. You know? It doesn't seem like it hurts anything. Kind of seems like this thing needs to be tilted forward more, but I guess it is set. It's level. It's just, hey, it's a different machine. It's a different kind of machine. Close it back. The extractor, close it back. Turn it off. We've got the juice now, and pour the juice in. And now all we're doing is transferring it to a mason jar. Now I'm going to start with some delicious apples. It's supposed to be seven green apples, and it's best to cut them up to get the best results out of them. 7 green apples. Over here cutting up some apples. You know you want to try to get the seeds out, because anybody who knows what's in them seeds, in apple seeds, you got to take a lot of them to harm yourself, but we don't want to harm ourselves at all. So that's our second apple right there. I think I'm going to have to cut this apple up a little bit more. Maybe cut the apple up a little bit more. This juicer likes stuff more cut up. It performs better with it cut up more. So we're about to extract it again. We're down to getting ready to extract again and pour it into our mason jar. We went to the world famous Walmart, and we got us a nice mason jars at Walmart. Look at that. See how I do that? Open it up while it's still going and let it just flow in there. And I'm going to show you, look at this. This is the pulp. See that? That's all the pulp now. What you're supposed to be using that for is extra stuff. You could garden with it. You could turn it, you could dry it, you could do it. And I haven't got to that level yet. I have not got to that level yet, but you can get to that level and you can start extracting and doing stuff with it. So right now, I'm just trying to make some Geo Genetic Juice. Put some other stuff back to the side, because you only need, with his, oh, I forgot about the parsley. The parsley, I gotta go buy some more of this, the parsley and cilantro. So, let me clean this off. So, let's put some more. We got it running without anything in it. Hold up. Gotta cut some more apples. Got 4 more to go. 4 more apples to go. I'm gonna be honest with you, this juice is fantastic. I mean, you know, there used to be this place here in the DFW area called Buddha Juice. And I used to do videos back in the day of Buddha Juice. You know how the market is in this country. Here today, gone tomorrow. Places like that have to stay relevant to stay in business, because their prices are up there. They used to have pretty good juice. Until you can get it in these different markets here, Central Market, or no, not Central Market. I can't think of the marketplace, but I went there on Sunday, and of course they didn't have it. Uh-oh. Well, I juiced that. Wolf it open again. Uh-oh. Look at that. Pour that on into here. Someone might say, well, you can strain that out. Might be right. Alright, so I need to get, before I put my last apple in, because you can see the thing is, turn the power off. I need to get my parsley and my cilantro into the mix. I've already put the cayenne pepper in. I need to get the parsley and cilantro in, and I got 2 apples remaining. So we need to go and get these apples prepared, get them ready. They ready to go up in there and finish off Yahki Awakened's Geo Genetic Juice. You know, interesting is I follow him like I follow anybody else, and either they shadow banned him or literally they've got his channel blocked, because anytime you start advertising being a doctor or going against the system on these people's systems, it is what it is. That's always been the fight. From, I'm not a doctor. I'm a patient. I tell everybody I'm just doing this. It's just me doing stuff. Like when I take Dr. Sadie stuff or Yahki Awakened stuff or Chef Aki stuff, people, I'm just a regular person. I just happen to do it on my free time. Yeah, my normal work is just being a plumber, trying to survive in this beautiful world. Doing what everybody else got to do, just trying to survive. You know, I'm trying out this stuff just like you try out this stuff. Alright, I don't know which one that is. Is it the cilantro or is it the parsley? They both look the same to me. You know, I know people who know the difference, but I'm not one of those people who would perfectly say I know. I know how they kind of taste, and you know, I don't know if all that'll go in at one time. I think I just overdid that. Let's crank this baby back on. Get that going. Once we get it down, I can, okay, it's kind of pulling itself in. I got the little pusher. Push it down in there, push it down in there. Now I can put the apples on top of it. I'm gonna revert it real quick, do the little reverse. Yeah, look at that. I like doing a little reverse thing sometimes. Then we'll go forward again. Got the apples in there. These are the last of the apples. The last of the 7 green apples. I'm sorry, my arm was in the way. Last of the 7 green. Oh no, just drop one. Drop one on the floor. No, I'm not gonna eat it off the floor. Even though if I was hungry, I would wash it off and eat it. But we're gonna be civilized today. Let's be civilized. Just for today. Alright, look at all that juice in there. That juice is ready. That juice is ready. That juice is saying, please let me free. Let's get this juice, let it free. We've got to clean out trying to clean up everything at the same time. Knife up. Alright. Let's let the juice free. Let the juice free. Look at that. Look at all that juice. It's saying, let me free. And you see the droplets, the droplets. Oh man, look at this stuff. I like this thing, man. It's way different than the other one I got that's hidden somewhere in a crate. Because you got to kind of clean it as you go. This one kind of like cold presses it. Now, I've seen some that are very expensive, that are very awesome. But I've seen them thousands of dollars. Trust me, I would love to get that, but we're not there at this time. You gotta get what you get. And for this, what this is, it is actually performing pretty decent. So, once again, we've got the juice. Oh yeah, we opened it up already. Look at that. We'll go ahead and close that, turn the power off, and the last batch of Geo Genetic Juice is in the thing. Alright, look at that, look at that. Look at that inside to that. So we got the tops over here. Like I said, went to the world famous Wally Mart. Make sure you clean your tops. And clean that off. And look at that. A half a gallon. Now we shake it up because remember we put that cayenne pepper in the middle. Shake it up. That is 1 gallon. That was, according to the recipe, it's in the description. It is 2 cucumbers, 1 stalk of celery. I think I may have used 2 because it just 1 stalk wasn't enough. The organic celery is always smaller than the other one, so I think I used 2 stalks of that. 7 apples, green apples, cayenne pepper, cilantro, and then parsley, and ginger. Oh, look at that. We got the world famous ginger. Ginger, there she is. Ginger. Got the ginger over there. So, that was the Geo Genetic Juice. There's no water or anything added to it. That's how much juice you get out of what he was saying. And it was right at, look at that, right at a half a gallon. That's a half a gallon container, a mason jar. I think that is a 60, I think it's 64 ounces. That's a half a gallon. So tomorrow, that's what I'll be drinking all day. I drank it today. It was awesome. I just got to cut away from the rest of the food. So look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Now we're going to do we're going to put this in the refrigerator, and while we're on camera, we're going to do our cleanup. Let's see how easy this thing is to clean. First, let me get my cutting board cleaned off. Roll up my sleeves. Let me do all this on camera. Clean this up. Got some paper towels to kind of wipe this down. Didn't really do much to it. We got the other little top things I got over there. Put this to the side. Put that on the little drying rack. So, we've got this right here, which if I had my mulch, everything ready, I would be putting this in my mulchifier or a mulch container and feeding it to the plants. I don't have that ready right now, so this is going in a bag, which is unfortunately going to the trash. So people who know what to do with that know that's some goody. Unfortunately, I don't have a setup. I'm not set up for it right now, so mine, unfortunately, is going to the trash. You know? God, that's hot. Oh, Lord. That was all this was being used for, is just to hold that compost that is coming off. That was it. So at this time, what I like to do is I'm going to put the stopper back in the, look at that little juice right there. Tasty. Alright, so this right here, we're going to clean all of it. We're going to put the stopper back on here in just a second. Man, for, like I say, 70 bucks off of Amazon. Now, we are going to use some Dawn, just a little of it. Dawn dishwashing soap, just a little. Get the bubbles. I know some people go, no! They're going crazy right now. They're losing it. We're going to use some Dawn. You know? Some people, what about Seven Heaven? It's like, please send me some Seven Heaven money on my Cash App. Put some Seven Heaven money on Cash App, and I'll gladly start using Seven Heaven. Alright, put a little distilled white vinegar in the water. We're trying to do something better. Alright, got that all mixed up. Kind of letting the water get hot. Now, this is the catchy part. So this thing disassembles pretty easy. Look at that. Look at that. And we got a garbage disposal side over here. We still don't want those pieces. As a plumber, I'm still trying to tell you, don't let those pieces just go down your garbage disposal. You don't want any heavy stuff going down your, see this? That's too heavy, that's too much. I'm gonna have to drop this in the bag. That's two heavier pieces to be going down that garbage disposal. Some of that stuff didn't come off, but it's way too big to be just even, you don't even want to take a chance. As a plumber, you see I'm not even trying to get you hooked up like that, or you have to call out a plumber. See, me, I'm just calling out myself. I don't even want to call out myself, so I'm not going to do it where I would even give you a bad example. So the heavy pieces, I'm making sure I'm putting it over here in the bag over here, because we don't want no issues. We don't want no issues. No issues. We done kind of got it down to just a simple pulp. But you can't, it comes with a brush. Now I'm brushing it off. Kind of brushing off the residue of it. Anything that don't really go down the drain, I'm going to actually take a napkin and scoop it up out. Alright, this should go over here. And this thing now, somewhat clean, but we're going to let it soak in the water. Now the big one comes off. Look at that. Push the button in, pop that off. Look at that. I need to do a review on this. Look at that. Like I said, this was pretty unique for what it was, man. For the price I just got on it, I mean, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm pretty happy with it. Like I said, we're going to run the water over there. Any of these big pieces in here, we're not even going to let the garbage disposal even attempt to deal with it. We don't want no issues. We take that because we're putting it in our mulch bag, which should have been going to mulch, but it's not. We're going to throw it to the trash because we don't have things set up. I'm sorry, I don't got everything like some people on here who've got everything set up. Please forgive me. Doing the best that I can. I'll try to do better. I'll try to do better when my life is beyond your life. You know, we'll do even better. But until I get there, we're on the level we're on like right now. So, we're appreciative to be on our level. Now this floats in here. It don't really get dirty like that, but we're gonna, you know, put it in there. We're gonna put that in there. And the machine itself, really, at this point, you can unplug it and really just wipe it off. It's nothing on it. Everything is done. Oh shoot, don't break it. Everything is done there. So I usually just wipe the machine off at this point and put it over here to the side where my Ninja juicer is, blender is. So put this back. I like to dry off my stuff right here. Oh, this needs to go in there. That's dirty. There we go. Clean up this and get this bag over here closed up. Everything's in the bag. Some of the stuff, yes, I'm doing off the camera because I don't have a rotating camera to do everything. I'm about to take this off the stand so you can see me once again. I am your gracious host, FREDRICK 24.7.365. Back at you. So what did we just do? We just juiced Yahki Awakened Geo Genetic Juice. I hope I'm saying it right. Man, that dude, I've seen video and pictures of him lately. I mean, he's slimmed down, in shape. He's working out, doing it. He's got a lot on his plate, but he's doing what he's got to do. Watch his story, look at his stuff. He'll tell you his stories. I'm going to start doing some with some onions and biobotanical. We're going to see what happens up there, but I'm not worried about it. Look at all that hair in that bag. Not worried about it. Only my wife really cares about that stuff. But that being said, oh, somebody retracted some messages. Oh, Lord. What do people be doing? What do people be doing? They be doing some other stuff. You know, but that being said, look, people, we're going to put this up. Well, if y'all see what's on that wall behind here, y'all will flip out. Flip out. These people, they don't understand life. They be just crazy. But that being said, we've made it. Everyone who's been on, who stayed with me, I wish you peace, health, wealth. I give gratitude always. And we'll keep moving forward in life. Look at that. Look at that. We got it sitting here cleaning. Look at that. Cleaning. This is in the cleaning solution. Look at that. What is that right there? Oh, that was this morning. I put it with avocado. I blended some of it this morning. I put it with a little coconut water, avocado, and what else did I add? Coconut water, avocado, and what else? Coconut water, avocado. I think that was it. I think I just added some coconut water and avocado. Should put them chia seeds. I forgot to add them chia seeds in there. But yeah, that's what I drank this morning. I still ate. See, I ate food today, and I didn't really want to eat food. So it's just I'm on this thing. This doesn't really cost that much. I think I got enough for like 4 days for like $36. And really, this could last more than 4 days because I'm making a half gallon at a time. I mean, you only need like half of that per day, like 32 ounces of this stuff per day, unless you're juicing all day. If you're juicing all day, maybe so, but then you should be just filling water too. But I'm telling you that that cinnamon there gives a nice kick to it. I'm telling you, if you get a chance, you could juice it. Get you start out, if you haven't juiced before, start out with just a simple, affordable juicer. Look, most of us who are watching this probably live in a country that you could get Amazon or something to you. You could afford a small juicer. If not, Walmart, Target, Big Lots. Any superstore is going to have one under $100. Start with the juice. Start simple. Start affordable. Ooh, shoot, I almost showed on that wall right there, boy. They see what's on that wall. People gonna lose their minds. I better be careful and put this right where I'm trying to put this stand trying to put this and change stands. Oh, hold up. Put that right there. Change this one here. Now, I don't want nobody to see what's on that wall. I don't want people to freak out and see who's, I used to, Lord, that light is powerful. Let's turn on these lights. These lights right there. That light right there above was pretty powerful, but now I look like spooky ghost man in the dark. Let's turn that back on, I guess. I don't know. This is too much light. It's too much light. I'm trying to knock down the light. But yeah, I had a customer one time that gave me that's on their wall, and I always thought it was hilarious, you know. Yeah, I'm not showing anybody what's on that wall. It's in my kitchen. It's kind of hidden from everything. You got to be in the kitchen to see it. But that being said, it's an inside joke. But I don't think a lot of people who are self-righteous in this world will take it as an inside joke. They would they would want to get offended. They will find a reason to get offended. Let me get offended. Like I'm trying to offend anybody. Hell no. Humans, come on, get real. Yeah, this is all y'all is all you got. Not trying to offend y'all. But that being said, look, we've did the juice. We got the expensive scale there now. We just got a juice. Oh, another thing, at the world famous Wallet Mart that I bought this thing, and I very seldomly. I've only got this when, like, at work, they would give us these during Christmas time. I've never really bought them because I never really used them like that. But man, do I understand. I really understand why people use these things. And I've known better because I had a real good one a couple years ago. I think this is 80 ounces that can fit in here. Well, maybe not 80 ounces. I think it lasts 80 hours cold and 24 hours or 29 hours hot. Maybe it's like 64 ounces. I don't know. I had this sheet in here, but of course, you know, threw it out. But I used this today, and it is pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome. I can understand putting some water in there and some ice, and really just, man, that it stayed pretty cool most of the day. If I had added some ice to it, that Geo Genetic Juice would have been like pretty cool all day, which it was cool to me to drink. I just finished it off around 1 p.m. And it's funny because I did add some water to it, and it diluted it enough where it still was pretty good. It was pretty good tasting. So I don't know. I might dilute that jug a little tomorrow. I don't know. But we're juicing. We're juicing until further notice. So juicing until further notice. So I am going to let y'all go. I'm thank you for this time. In 33 minutes, we did our juicing. We're cleaning our product now. We're cleaning our machine. I wish everyone peace, health, wealth. I give gratitude always as I leave you with a smile. I got to figure out how to close it out again.